Hello, my friends, it's the Crypto Lunatic, and today in this video, if you're new to crypto, I'm going to save you a ton of money and pain, a ton of money and pain, because I'm going to recall some of the big mistakes that I made in the last bull cycle while following influencers. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lift the lid on stuff you need to absolutely watch out for. So let's start with number one. At this stage in the market, we're pumping up now. Everybody's going to come in and everyone's going to be a crypto expert. When the truth be known, you could pretty much pick any portfolio from the top 500 cryptos now and become a crypto expert. Because during the bull cycle, all stuff goes up, or most of it, unless it's a complete scam. If it's a top 500 coin, the odds are it's going to go up at some stage in this cycle. So everyone's an expert. So I saw a lot of scams. Well, I call them scams. I'm going to call them unethical behavior. There are going to be a lot of people out there that say, join my group. I'll tell you what cryptos to buy. A couple of my friends got scammed. They paid thousands of pounds, had to sign NDAs, and got given these really shit portfolios, which totally underperformed against the stuff that I was recommending, but they were the crypto experts, so they paid them the money. So don't trust anybody. Well, that's not strictly speaking true. There are some people that are way more trustworthy than others. So I'm not here to plug or to put down anyone. I'm here to empower you to make your own decisions, your own decisions. And I'm going to tell you some of the clown things that I saw. So here's one of them. And this is the worst of the lot. It's the worst of the lot is they when a new cryptocurrency is launched, they target influencers to shill their coins and they sell them the coins or give them the coins at either a discount or for free. And this is, my friends, called the pump and dump. So suddenly, a lot of influencers are going to be shilling the same coin and you're going to be aping in. And that's a mistake. That is a mistake. The first question you want to know is, have you been paid? And if they're not telling you transparently that they've been paid to shill it, then the odds are that it's a scam. So just be aware of that. Just be very aware that that can happen. And check the amount of followers because people with big amounts of followers will normally get paid the most. You have to be careful what you're aping into. Here's another mistake. The market's going up at the moment, and the tendency is to chase the pumps. Don't do that, my friend. Do not chase the pumps. Because one thing I can tell you about the cryptocurrency market, it will always retrace. The time to buy your coins is when no one's talking about it. In my previous videos, when crypto wasn't very trendy and the prices were very, very appealing, what happens is retail, they come in and they chase the pumps. And this is what I did. When it already pumped loads, I started chasing in coins. You need to be a little bit clever about this. You need to wait to the retrace. You need to get in when it's not trendy and just hold. Get in and hold. Hodl, my friends. Hodl, my friends. And then when you've made a certain amount of profits, get out. But it irritated me. There's some very big influence out there that shilled coins that lost me a ton of money. Now, of course, it's not investment advice. They'll always tell you that. Do your own research, and that is really important. You must do your own research. Now, with my videos, when I talk you through the coins, I show you how to do a minimum amount of research. It really is a very basic level because I don't put much in. So there's it. I've had coins completely collapse, but it's not going to affect me because I never put much in. I'm only ever putting in a couple of £100, my friends. So for me, it is, I do see it sort of gambling, sort of investing, somewhere in the middle. I have to say it's a gamble because I'm not regulated and I can't give you investment advice, and I wouldn't. But it is investing on the thing if you follow certain trends, if you know what you're looking for. And what you're looking for in crypto is people that are going to you're looking for two things. You're looking for the actual value that the coin or the company provides, but you're also looking for the amount of publicity that it's going to get. And more so than in any other business in crypto, the more promotion that a coin gets, the more people that will ape in. And that's just the way that it works. So there's going to be a lot of coins. Pretty much all of them are going to make some returns, I would imagine, in the top 500. unless, of course, it's a stable coin, which hopefully it stays stable. But even be aware of that, folks. There were even stable coins which proved not to be stable in the last bull cycle. So nothing is completely safe. But you're far more likely to lose money through losing access to your wallet, through not knowing what you're doing, through security measures, through sharing your crypto. And there's going to be loads of people that promise you send and one Ethereum to this wallet and we'll send you two back. Do not trust any of that shit. I can't believe that YouTube allows these scammers on there, but there were loads of them in the last bull cycle. And what they do with the age of AI, they can make it very convincing. They can do videos of Michael Saylor or Vitalik Buterin telling you, yes, this is a genuine offer. Trust nothing like that. If it sounds too good to be true, then it possibly is. Now, that's not always true. There are ways of staking, which you can earn interest on your crypto. But again, you only really want to do very trusted things. I tend not to for the simple reason that it is very, very risky. It's risky. When you put your coins, you trust someone else with them. It's risky, folks. So trust no one, especially crypto influencers. Now, certain crypto influencers we're following, when they pump stuff, by the time you hear about it, it's already pumping. So the secret is to get in before or to wait for the retrace. So don't chase the pumps, my friends. Be very skeptical about who you're listening to and who you're going to for advice. Even me, even be skeptical of me because sometimes I make mistakes as well. But I will tell you, the lucky thing that you do have that I will be completely transparent about is because this is such a small channel, no one's paying me to say any of this. So at the moment, you're getting very objective advice. And if that ever changes, here's my promise to you, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I'm ever being paid to shell a coin. I will tell you transparently. And this is something that is massively missing in crypto, transparency. There's a few good people out there, but you need to watch yourself because the clowns are out to play. The clowns are out to play. So trust yourself, have fun, but be very careful who you trust, especially on YouTube, because there's a lot of them out there, folks. There's a lot of them out there, and they're all experts, and they'll all tell you, look at my portfolio. If you'd got in when I said on this coin and you'd kept it and you'd sold at the top, if you'd sold at the top. Wait for the video when they tell you to sell because that seems to be missing in a lot of people. They'll tell you if you'd sold at the top, but who told them to sell? So knowing when to sell and when to take profits, that's the game here, folks. Do take profits. For example, if you get into any of these coins and you 5x your money or something along those lines, have rules, have a rule. If you 5x your money, take out your initial investment. At least cover that. At least cover that and put it on the side. That would be a starting block, but have a strategy because if you don't, then the odds are then you'll ride it all to the top and then you'll ride it back down. And so you won't actually take any profit, which is why so many people in crypto lose. So many people in crypto lose. But if you've been following this channel for a few weeks, then the odds are you've got into a few coins at a really good price, and the odds are that you are going to have a reasonably successful cycle. But that will come down to you. But anyway, that is my clown update, and I hope that you have a bit of fun. And as I say, be careful who you listen to and when you go in, because it's all about timing, folks. It's all about timing. And you want to get in when no one's talking about it. The time you least want to get in is when everyone's talking about it. And on some of my videos, you'll see some of the prices that people were pumping, some of the coins that I've recommended on there. And you'll see just how much you can lose if you go in at the wrong time and listen to the wrong people at the wrong time. So there you go, my friends. Go and have fun with crypto, but do not chase the pump. The market's looking positive today. But here's the fact. There's probably going to be another major flush out before we go parabolic. It's probably going to be a frightener. They're going to get people, they're going to get retail in, and then they're going to frighten them off. That would be my prediction. That would be my prediction that there's going to be another big pullback before things get really interesting. So just be careful of that and be prepared for it. just be prepared for it, because even now, even today, the prices that you're getting in at are still going to represent a lot of value, I believe, on the cryptos, certainly the ones that I've looked at that we've recommended. And what I'll do is record videos for lower risk. I do all the DJing coins, but I will do some other videos. And do let me know if there's anything that you want me to look into for you. Leave a comment and I'll record a video, or at least I'll see if I can. It depends how many requests there are in. But I do read the comments, folks, so do get involved and enjoy the circus. Enjoy the crypto circus as you move forward. And if you want more of my little updates or show the channel a bit of love, then please do subscribe to it. And if you want another one of my videos, you will find it just there.